Do you have problems with perfectionism? Yes? I do. I do. And I struggle with perfectionism precisely preparing this speech. I must admit that I desperately looked for inspiring videos at YouTube to use videos as a template because I wanted to copy the perfect formula. I wanted to grab the perfect speech, and of course I am not native, and I wanted the perfect pronunciation, and I repeated words such as courageous or counterintuitive, which means, by the way, no intuitive, hundreds of times. It's been a nightmare, I must admit it. It was crazy. What is wrong with trying our best selves or striving to be perfect? Brené Brown says in her last book, Daring Greatly, that when we spend our lives waiting until we are perfect or bulletproof before we walk into the arena, actually we are sacrificing our relationships and also opportunities that may not be recoverable at all. What are we waiting for? We have worked so hard, the world should have already discovered our talents and given us all that we deserve. Of course, if we don't get recognition, probably it's because we are not enough yet. This kind of destructive thoughts are not very good, and it's not fair if they come from our meritocratic society. I often wonder why we are so cruel to ourselves. Certifications, master degrees, awards, MBAs. What are we waiting for? Education, of course, is one of the foundations of our personality development, of course, but it's not enough. Leonardo da Vinci said, I have been impressed with the urgency of doing. Knowing is not enough. We must apply. Being willing is not enough. We must do. We have to show ourselves up, even with our big set of imperfections. We have to do it. Of course, initially it's scary. When we walk on the stage and we show the audience our imperfections, we are vulnerable, of course. When we walk into the arena facing the lions, metaphorically speaking, when we walk into the arena, things like uncertainty, risk, and emotional exposure are not optional. This is the life, yes. How to dare greatly and to walk into the arenas we were gladiators, of course without being eaten by the wild beasts. After a deep research, I got to collect a few tips that I'm sure that they are going to help a lot. The first one comes also from Brené Brown. She recommends to set limits, boundaries. What does it mean? It means that when we show ourselves up, we risk disappointing others. The idea of setting boundaries means not to base our own worthiness on others' approval. I like it. The other idea that I would like to highlight is that when we defy or try new challenges, initially we start with unnatural behaviors and I would say also superficial. We feel like a fake, like a bad copy of someone else. Wow, according to the Harvard Business Review, luckily I read it in the last edition, it seems that feeling like a fake is actually a sign of raw amazing. Wow, I felt much better after reading this. Yeah, when we are out of our comfort zone, what happens is that we don't know who we really are. We don't know it. It takes time to develop our own identities, our styles. Why don't you emulate one of our mentors? Why not? Yes, as we were acting. Fake it until you become it. It's okay. It is an over motto. Yes, it is an over motto, but fake it until become it. But I have another one which is even more powerful. Counterintuitive. Counterintuitive, awkward. The motto is, don't try so hard. I received this piece of advice from Mary Jervis when I attended to one of her yoga master classes. She told me, Patricia, don't try so hard. When I was trying to achieve the perfect pose, and I had forgotten that I had to breathe. Yes, struggling with ourselves is not the best strategy to thrive, of course not. Her words were not only for body balance or for yoga classes, no. They were life lessons. It is supposed that we have to enjoy while we are evolving. Friends, let's walk into the arena with our counterintuitive mottos. The first one, set boundaries. Fake it until you become it. Don't try so hard. Friends, we are daring greatly and being courageous when we say, I'm imperfect, but I'm worthy enough to show myself up.